YouTube. I'm back. This should be my second video. I haven't posted my first one because I don't even know why I haven't posted one. I don't even know. But I wanted to like ask like everybody on YouTube like a question. So like okay, and I need a reasonable explanation for this. Okay, so let's say okay, I had an uncle. Okay, had my uncle passed away. So I was born July 28, 2005. My uncle died in 2004. And okay, so it's just to give you a little basis of what the story is. So when I was born, my mama told me that everybody in my family said I looked at exactly like my uncle, like he did when he was a baby. If you put my baby picture besides my uncle baby picture, you would have thought those were the exact same babies. And like that's crazy. But as like a child, I believe that like any memory from like five from like when you 5 years old. So okay, 5 years old, kindergarten. I'm 19. Do I remember when I was in kindergarten? I remember like little phases of like bits and pieces of what it was, but I don't remember the whole thing. I don't even remember my kindergarten teacher name. But I do remember sleeping on the floor. Well, not sleeping. Well, we did sleep on the floor. Crazy. We slept on the floor in little mats. I do remember that because I used to be I used to be waiting. I had like a little man. It was one little girl. I guess I was just glad to like lay beside her in class. You know how it is, man. Like you like the purple color. All right, I'm finna get this blue right here. Yeah, you feel me? All right, so where was I? So like people in my family said I looked exactly like my uncle baby. I looked exactly like my uncle did when he was a baby when I was born. That's crazy. Okay. I'm not really like thinking heavy about that. I'm like 6, 7-ish. Where I'm like, okay. Now it's like something up here is like, okay, now the factory is working. But it's hard to explain, but you know what I'm talking about. Everybody experienced it. You experienced it. I experienced it. Everybody experienced it. But just hear me out. So when I'm like, I'm gonna say around 8, 9-ish, 8, 9-ish. I used to have seizures. I've had 11 seizures in my lifetime. That's when I was little. I guess I got or had epilepsy. It was like flashing lights and everything. So like when you see the TV, if anybody remember like having a box TV and like them little flashes that like them box TVs will have, like it would sound like that. Or it was something like that. Like I would go in a seizure because of that. That's crazy though. That's crazy. Or like flashing lights or like stuff. I don't know. I don't know what was wrong with me, but good thing I came over that. But I used to have seizures, and I physically remember seeing my mama when she was younger, like seeing my mom when she was like real young, and she picked me up. And when I had them, and when I had that, and when I had that vision or dream, when I guess I had a seizure or something, I don't know, but I vividly remember this. I don't. It's hard to explain. I know it sounds crazy. Oh, I know it sounds crazy, but I vividly remember seeing my mama at a young age pick me up. My mama had me when she was like in her late 20s. I'm seeing my mama when she was like 10, 11, I don't know, real young, and she picked me up. How would my brain even be able to vision that, or like know what that looked like? Or, and I didn't think about this till years later. I was like, what? So, like, it's crazy. And then, like, years down the road, I remember being in my grandma's house, and I seen my mama in the exact same outfit, the exact same. She was dressed the exact same way that I seen her, like, in my vivid memory. Keep in mind, I seen that picture years after I had that vision, dream, or memory. Can somebody explain that to me? Can somebody just explain it to me? I don't know what it is. I don't know how it happened. But I just need an explanation from somebody. Because that's just. Can somebody just explain? Please, thank you. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you.